meaning that they wanted the junior secondary to be domiciled in our secondary schools. They were not able to do that in every other secondary school, meaning that there was actually going to be a gap. Currently, what the current administration did is to put the JSS back into our primary schools, where probably I would say we had more facilities, because as children were moving out, there were classes that were going to be were previously being used by standard 7 and 8, which were going to be empty, and probably that made some sense. But unfortunately, what we have seen in our areas, and this is one of the challenges, is that not all the schools were able to be given the junior secondary schools. In my area, we have schools like Makwiny, Ngesho Primary, Kagwe Primary, and several others, where children are being forced now to walk long distances to go to schools where the junior secondaries have been domiciled. My thinking would be that, as Honorable Roko has put it, that we need to develop a policy on the JSS, or the junior secondary schools for that matter. Most of the schools, you find that they have only 2 teachers. And as my colleagues have said, you'll find that these are teachers who are trained in particular subjects, and not like the primary school teachers who would probably be able to teach several subjects. Meaning that the children in JSS are missing out, and as they continue now learning in class 7 and going into class 8, I'm sure the syllabus or the curriculum for that matter is not being properly covered. In my own thinking, Mr. Speaker, if we as a parliament and the government were to sit and come up with a proper policy, I would think of a one-stop shop where we come up with a kind of a complex, where we start now with the junior primary schools, the JSS, and the secondary schools in one complex. Because even now, where we have been able to put now the JSS in the primary schools, there are a lot of facilities that are missing. We don't have laboratories, meaning that if they want to do anything practical, they will have to look for the secondary schools where they are. Supposing now